Greetings and welcome to The End. Last week, this week, and next week, the podcast companion to The End, the weekly newsletter that shines a light back on audio fiction shows after they've reached the finale of a season or the conclusion of the series. I am your host and the curator of The End, Evo Terra. Let's get into it, shall we?
Last week.
The most recent issue of The End, the 50th, highlighted 6 shows in the season finales and finished series section, and 3 of them wrapped in the last few days. Mud 79, a fan-made Star Wars story, a dramatized sci-fi from fearless Fred Kennedy and Curious Cast, posted the final episode today. It's fully complete at 12 episodes. It features a diverse cast, and all advertising dollars earned by Fred go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's good for almost 9 hours of entertainment. Bloom, a dramatized mystery mockumentary from El Extraordinario, posted the final episode of the series yesterday. With backing from Switzerland Tourism, this is El Extraordinario's first venture into English language as a Spain-based shop. There are 9 episodes, or just over 3 hours of content. Homicide at Heaven's Gate, a dramatized sci-fi mystery tale from Sentinel Studios, is complete as of August the 11th. One of the lead characters is a detective with dwarfism and is played by an actor with dwarfism. There are 6 episodes for just over 3 hours of entertainment. Listen to the end of this audio file to hear the trailers or episode snippets from these 3 shows.
This week.
With every issue, I make 2 recommendations for great audio fiction I personally love. As with all things in life, your mileage may vary. My first recommendation is for Prestige, a nicely done bit of international historical fiction that's all too familiar to us now. It's from Rainbow Media, and it's about plantation-era Haiti. Here's the trailer.
Gentlemen, dolls, please!
Imagine the Palace of Versailles transported to tropical waters, built for and by Black royalty.
The opulence! Hundreds, if not thousands, of flowers line the Grand Hall of Sanssouci Palace.
Set in 1813 Haiti, Prestige the podcast brings history to life.
As our kingdom grows, we shall take our rightful place as a glorious example of what the future can become.
This 8-part scripted series unfolds through the eyes of a young seamstress.
What is your name?
Leonie Bijou.
You made this gown?
Yes.
There's not a stitch out of place.
But in the king's court, people will lie or even kill for prestige.
I will do anything for my family.
Prestige is available wherever you listen to podcasts. Visit prestigepod.com for more info.
Ganavo. Ganale.
Prestige currently has a single season, and there might be more, but the story does reach a nice conclusion. There are only 8 short episodes, providing just under an hour and a half of goodness. My second recommendation is for The Lesser Dead, a dramatized thriller from Echoverse and Salt. It's a vampire tale, but not your typical one. First off, this show is packed with pro talent. And second, no sparkly vampires here, just some funky ones. And wow, what an ending. Here's the trailer.
I'm gonna tell you about a year, 1978. This isn't a story about nice people doing nice things. Most of it happens someplace dark and damp, where good people don't go. Come on, I'll show you. We're going into the loops. That's the tunnels around and under the subways. That dude singing over there? That's Billy Bang. He's a vampire, or as we say, family. There's about 16 of us, including Luna, who hunts in Times Square.
Hey, Joey.
Boring old Svetko, who likes to bite old ladies.
Joseph Peacock.
My sometimes girlfriend, Neva.
Pachuco.
And of course, Margaret, our mayor, really our chiefess.
Mr. Peacock.
We got history, me and Margaret, but that's for another time. You see how good things are right now? Wouldn't it be great if they stayed like that? Yeah, well, me, I guess.
Anyone who turns children is sick in the head. And there's nothing more dangerous than sick in the head family. me who did this to you.
The monster man. He's big and he's mean.
Get out of those tunnels, Margaret. It is not safe anymore.
We got it good here. I don't intend to let anyone ruin it for the rest of us.
There's a war coming. I really want to run away, but I can't. Not this time.
The Lesser Dead. Jack Kilmer, Minnie Driver, Danny Houston, Saul Rubinek.
The Lesser Dead is complete at 8 episodes for just under 4 hours of funky, well, I was going to say fun, but that's not the right word. But listen to it. It's a great show.
Next week.
The latest issue of The End has 4 entries in the new season's coming soon section, and one of them starts dropping new episodes of a new season in just a few days. Old Gods of Appalachia, a narrated horror from Deep Nerd Media and Rusty Quill, starts its 4th season on August 24th. If you haven't started listening, you are in for a treat. One of my favorite shows. But you'll need nearly 30 hours to catch up on the prior 50 episodes from the first 3 seasons, so maybe you just start now. And that's all for this episode of The End last week, this week, and next week. For these and the other audio fiction shows featured, highlighted, and coming soon that were included in the 50th issue of The End, including links to listen to the shows mentioned in this episode, please visit theend.fyi. I'm Evo Terra. Thanks for listening. And here come your trailers. Mud 79, a fan-made Star Wars story.
Star Wars meets Platoon. Mud 79 takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away as Solomon Kwai joins the Imperial Army.
I ran my mouth and the drill sergeant came at me with a stun baton. And that was my introduction to life in the Imperial Army.
4 years after the Clone Wars and the eventual rise of the Empire, the battle is not over. Young soldiers from across the galaxy are stationed on a remote planet in the Outer Rim. The days are brutal, filled with ever-present danger under the Imperial flag.
Things got worse when that speeder came out of the tunnel. Had a swivel-mounted heavy repeater. That guy on the trigger knew how to use it.
And as tensions rise, blasters fire.
Because as of today, troopers, the Empire will be the one shooting first.
Before long, Kwai and his comrades are embroiled in a bloody conflict. One the Empire cannot afford to lose.
Know that the Emperor watches over us, that we are the instrument that brings his peace to the galaxy. Long live the Empire!
Experience the galaxy and join the Imperial forces as Solomon Kwai and the rest of the Mud Troopers become part of the galactic war machine. Will they survive? Get down! Lead the way. Enlist today. Fearless Fred presents Mud 79, a fan-made Star Wars story, is available for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
Mud 79, a fan-made Star Wars story, a dramatized sci-fi from Fearless Fred Kennedy and Curious Cast, is fully complete. Bloom.
She lived with you guys for 2 years, and you never heard from her again after that.
Not a word. Ever. She didn't even come back for a thing. She just vanished into thin air.
You can get rid of the stuff that I've left behind in my room. I mean, whatever you want to do with it, it's fine. I don't care. Please don't text me or call me again. I'm going to disconnect this number.
What do you mean she was acting weird, or weirder than usual those months?
It was her music. We were all losing our minds because of her music.
We asked her to turn it down several times. We got her to agree to that at least, which made it slightly more bearable. It wasn't so much the volume as the fact that she was playing the same music obsessively.
She'd finished her art history degree and was researching a Swiss painter, Ursula Bloom.
Look, this is a copy of the score. Ursula composed it.
Are you sure Ursula Bloom composed this?
He's standing by a tree. He's looking right at me.
Are you sure it's him?
Yes.
Emma!
Music is 100% abstract, and that's why they considered it the purest expression of the artist's soul.
And now, let's put aside the facts to talk about myths and legends, because sometimes mythology merges with reality.
One day, after Mass had ended, she was standing outside the church of Santa Maria del Sasso, and Ursula walked up to her and whispered a song in her ear, and the girl recovered her ability to speak.
First the pages from the notebook, now this. What's going on here?
Listen to Bloom on your favorite podcasting platform, available as of June 28th.
Bloom, a dramatized mystery mockumentary from El Extraordinario, is fully complete. Homicide at Heaven's Gate.
Hello, this is Detective Bianca Buchanan.
Hello, Detective. My name is Cynthia Akachi. I'm a representative for Harrington Hotels. We've got a case for you.
I'm listening.
We've had a reported death at the Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate? The billionaires' club that just opened on the moon.
Yes, ma'am. That's the one. We'd like a private investigation into what happened. Will you take it?
How much?
20,000 right now. And 200,000 when you return.
I thought about it for a moment. The call was cryptic and very light on the facts. They wouldn't have called me if there wasn't some sort of foul play involved. I was probably looking at a homicide. I guess all the money in the world still can't solve everyone's problems. But it could sure solve a few of mine. There was just one more question that I needed answered. Why are you calling me about it? That's in the jurisdiction of the Orbital Station Police. Why not go to them?
This is a very delicate matter, and Mr. Harrington would prefer it to be handled discreetly. Police involvement would be too volatile.
You don't want the bad press.
A private investigation would be less invasive on the patrons currently residing there, and your previous space experience makes you the most qualified candidate.
Yes. I suppose it does.
Miss Buchanan, do we have a deal?
Deal.
Excellent. We've got a car standing by to take you to the airport. You need to be ready to leave within 45 minutes to make it in time. Merry Christmas, Miss Buchanan.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. I hung up the phone and packed my bags.
Homicide at Heaven's Gate, a dramatized sci-fi mystery tale from Sentinel Studios, is also fully complete. Old Gods of Appalachia.
My. Ne'er in all my days dare dream time that you in such a state I'd see. Never thought I'd see you again, if honest with myself I am. A long time has it been, Goodman Fields.
Where am I? Who?
Shh. Don't tax yourself so. Right where you were always meant to be, you are, Jack. The untouched stone, a seat of judgment, the place where naught matters but order and the word of her law. Not a stone house or some middling jail. No, my goodman. In the rock you are. Her chamber's just a little ways above your wretched head be.
What now? Oh, no. What do you dirt worshippers want? I mean, I can get you... I can get... I swear, no, listen,
Oh, Goodman Fields. It wonders me, it does, what temptations think you might bother with. A golden egg? A harp that, on its own, beautiful music it makes. Mayhaps you have some magic beans for the selling. Hey, see me now, Jackie boy? Upon this visage do you look and know me not? Psh, long the years have been since a bag of beans for land and stock you traded us cost us everything you did. Scraped and starved did we, but naught did the ground give. To God my dark cried, but silent that old bugger was. Lost we were, in the rock took us. A home they helped us build. A new life, yes. A blessing it is to be a man of the rock and share in her glory and power, and better are we for it. But forget, forgive, one such as you are. Nein, never.
I'm sorry, son. I don't know you. Can't remember every face.
It matters not, you old fool. In the shadow of the rock will you stand, and those you have wronged will come. In droves will they come, bet I. Harm have you done not only to those who today speak, but to those who before them came, and of those generations still to come. What can be said of what your sins have done to them? Your lies to the roots seep like black bile, and poisoned be the fruit of the trees Jack tended by. We'll see what tales they tell of you now, Jack, and time the rock has. Oh, all the time has she to hear them. All will know that no god, no immortal trickster you be. Until then...
Wait. Wait. There was a girl. She's with me on the road. Was she...
If the witch lives, I know not. But if dead she is, then one more wasted life to your tally added be. Fare thee well, Goodman. Doubtful I find it that we again shall meet on this side of the veil.
Old Gods of Appalachia, Season 4, Root and Branch, begins on August 24th, 2023.
I feel the dirt of me, putrid and foul.
Old Gods of Appalachia, a narrated horror anthology from Deep Nerd Media and Rusty Quill, returns soon for Season 4. And that's it for the additional trailers. Once again, I am Evo Terra for the end. Cheers.